Here we are. Well, today we're going to be theorizing who is the serial killer in Velma. So, is it really Dr. Purdue herself, a neurologist? I'm just saying, what if she is really a ghost killing all these hot girls for no reason, just to go back to doing her work, I guess? But there's also this guy named Harry meeting this general guy. Just look at this. Okay, so Blythe Rogers is getting on with General Meeting. Apparently, it was about meddling kids, and they were ruining everything, as you can see in the subtitles, and they were like, war's not cool, man. And then, he was trying to help infiltrate the group, I guess, and he's like, maybe that's cool, I guess. But the meddling kids were like, oh, we see your prank, boy. Yeah, so he tried to infiltrate them by manipulating and through hypnosis, but it kind of worked as long as nobody snapped their fingers, right? Of course, it backfired, but he worked with the mother, aka the Purdue. What if he switched the meddling kids with the soldier's brain, and the operation was called Scooby? Punny, very punny, because this is like, the updated version of Scooby-Doo, but there's no donkey. But still, he said swapping people's brain. But did it work? No. The years grew up, and then Dr. Purdue went completely mad over time. That's what old people do. They go mad. They go mad. And then she just locks up her journal so no one can recreate her work, and then went herself into the insane asylum. Recreating her work, huh? What if the general meeting was the serial killer? And what if he is recreating her work? And of course, maybe, I don't know, why did the general kidnap Velma's mom? So why? Okay, next thing, Velma needs to open the box, and Principal's like, are you sure you're not gonna hallucinate? No, because I have daddy issues, and now he's dead to me, so I'm gonna open this freaking box. And then, she opens it, and there's just a photo of Dr. Purdue and Blythe Rogers. So apparently she thinks she can find her mom and how she connected to the dead girls. So anyway, she says after Dr. Purdue died, Fred's family bought the house, and then Dia got so interested in it, and then she wants to find out more about Dr. Purdue, and then she found her journals, and then she did a little research and shit like that. Then she went at night into Fred's house on Christmas Eve, goddamn, and then she was searching the lab before Fred's family moved in, and then she opened the wall. And how she connected to the dead girls? And then Dia opened the wall, and somehow Blythe's like, oh, the ghost of Dr. Edna Purdue is back to finish her work and kidnap Dia, maybe to possess her body, and if she was a ghost. Maybe Dia is the killer, but maybe she is possessed by the ghost. Who knows? There's 3 suspects in the murder of Krista, Lola, and Brenda. Maybe it is Dia, because why was Brenda planted inside Velma's locker anyway? Also, about Krista, we seen her in the beginning, and she was making out with Handsome Jock, but then, might want to look at this one. Norval totally saw something. But that's kind of sus, because also Krista's body was found in Velma's dumpster in front of her house, so that's kind of sus. What if Velma's mom really does hate Velma and her dad in general, but pretends it? Now we move on to the actual serial killer, but he's wearing a welder's mask, wearing a dirty coat, holding a very long knife, and wearing boots and shit like that. And I was concerned about Gigi. And now the actual serial killer is chasing Velma and Daphne down. Daphne is pretty hot, so damn. And then they ran into each other, and then he was about to hit them, and then fog appeared, and then somehow he left his phone on top of Fred's head. So what the fuck? this is kind of confusing now. So yeah, he left his phone. So Fred cannot be a serial killer. He's too much of a pussy to do anything. He's a late bloomer, as we all know. So yeah, he did kill a bunch of girls, but why? Also, now Fred is kidnapped by the serial killer, and then he's met up with the brains of the girls, and they somehow talk. Like, I thought they were alive. And then, yeah, Krista says whoever took us plans to put our brains in someone else's. And who could that be? Could it be General Meeting, Dia Dinkling, or the actual ghost? And Brenna's being a total bitch and be like, oh, you hang out with Velma again? And then, yeah, Fred's talking to the girl's brain. And now, he's definitely, Fred's trying to hook up with Brenna now. And Krista's like, oh, get a jar, you two. Just shut the fuck up. Yeah, Fred's like, oh, you have a hot brain. Your brain is hot. It's kind of disgusting, by the way. And then, yeah. Another thing, what if it is Dia herself? Because how the hell did she get here right before Velma fell to her own death anyways? Yeah, she literally fell to her death. And apparently, how the hell did she knew the whole lab and knows where that car is? And also the craziest thing, no serial killer in sight. And what if it is her? I mean, what if it is the general himself? What if it's the ghost? I mean, what if she's possessed, but then she's now unpossessed? And now that she's normal? Or that she is faking it? Because the murder didn't happen right after Dia really vanished. Because why was Brenda planted into Velma's locker and Krista into Velma's dumpster? I almost said Daphne, by the way. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, and yeah, they actually at the end of episode 8, they literally escaped. Because how the hell did she know that machine was gonna be there? Yeah, what would they plan to do with doctor-produced research? And then she's like, oh, I'll tell you everything when we get out. And then, yeah, at the end, you're gonna see something weird and shitty is gonna happen. Because it's kind of confusing and left us on a cliffhanger till February 9th. Like, bro. What the fuck? Also, who knows where the girl's brain were transported anyway, but here's the weird part. She says that she's gonna see Velma at the hospital, but then she's asking, who did this to you? Who took you? And she's like, I didn't tell you that. It's, oh, I can't remember anything. And she's like, oh. Dia probably lied. What if she does know, but she's like lying, like, oh, I don't remember, I freaking don't remember. Because how was she in this lab for 2 years straight? What in the actual ass is wrong with her? What if it is a general because he worked with that ghosty doctor anyways? Or the ghost is really out murdering the hot girls. I have no idea why. Why hot girls? Like, what did they do? Or Dia was possessed by the ghost and she couldn't remember anything. What if she is telling the truth? What if she got possessed by the ghost herself? I mean, it looked like from the clip that she was grabbed by that person from the welder's Mac and then she, got possessed. But what do you think? Who is really the serial killer and why are they removing only the hottest girls' brains? And only why the hot girls? Well, what do you think? You can tell me because I'm just theorizing for fun, I guess. I'm just trying to find out who's the serial killer. Plus, this upcoming Thursday is the final episodes 9 and 10 of Velma, so we'll find out who is really the serial killer. So, get ready for Thursday! And we'll see who is really the serial killer.